I want to get in, a lot of music dropped. So pardon me, but we're gonna discuss music a lot here. All week I've obsessed over nothing but music. I've had a lot of time to think, especially with us being late. Ladies have been, when the Cardi album dropped, you guys were men shaming, and
expected.
I felt a way about it. I did.
Oh, I was gearing up for it.
You know how many times in the clubs, like in all my years in the club, I have seen women really enjoying themselves with other women and singing along to songs that were not for them.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen a
those
lot
songs
of chicks.
were for us.
I've seen a lot of chicks sing along to "Ain't No Fun" unless the homies can't.
Come on, that's not y'all song.
Which is like about gang rape.
That's for
and
us.
they was all for it.
Yeah, that's not so. I felt the way when they started to do that. So already before I heard anything from Cardi's album, I liked it. I was like, no, didn't feel like that.
It's a good album.
Intro don't get you hype.
Good album.
Well, Maul was at Sue's, so he can talk about this intro.
Look. They gave a bitch 2 options. Stripping her. That's not a lot of options. She danced right by the school. Hold up. Wait. I said dance, not fuck, bitches. Don't get that confused. This is a lyric breakdown. I had to set it straight. Bitches love assuming. Oh, Lord only knows what she was doing in Sue's.
Dripping in jewels, a bitch play with my money, might have spit in my food.
Yes.
Bitches hating my guts. Now they say we was cool. I'm making tuna sandwiches for making the news. I started speaking my mind.
I started speaking.
Transition.
Real bitch.
Yo, I'm real, but everything's not real. Yes.
Motherfucking right. Never been a fraud.
Turn up, Cardi.
Get money, go hard. Damn fucking right. Stone on these bitches out of motherfucking spite. Ain't no running up on me.
Ain't no running up on me, bitch. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I did.
Bitches be corny, and I got enough bras.
Hold up, Mom.
I went from rap to riches, went from wig to
yeah, nigga.
Only person in my fam to see
Her
six
family,
figures.
6 figures not a lot. Her family's poor. She the only one in her family that's seen 6 figures.
That's pretty average for a family.
Oh, hold up. I'm about to get hyped now. This is the part where I turn up. I stand on the couch on this part. Oh, yeah. Hold up, Mom. Yes. I was trying to chill. Maul, you not dangerous. Huh? That's a waist trainer, Maul.
You gon' run up on who and do what? I think y'all got the story.
You gonna run up on who, bitch?
And do what?
Huh? And do what? Exactly what do you plan on doing? All valid questions. I ask that all the time. What are you gonna do, Sin?
What Kaiser paid you, man?
No, see,
come on. Come clean.
No, don't do that, Rory. Don't do that, because further into this Cardi conversation, we're going to get into all the people that are being paid to promote Cardi.
Yeah, that's fine.
I am not one of those people, so I don't want to put that mix on me. But I like the joke, so let me just make that
Ian,
clear, and now we can.
You need
joke.
to talk to Ian, because Atlantic is giving the money up for this promotion. You needed to get on that payroll.
They are, right?
Come on, she hosted Jimmy Fallon.
Word.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at that, but Charlamagne,
It was great.
Charlamagne's got to give it up. Charlamagne has got to admit that he works for Atlantic, man.
Like what he did.
Charlamagne gets a lot of corporate checks, man. He just, him and I wake up around the same time because he does the Breakfast Club.
And you're a psycho.
So and I'm a psycho, unemployed, waking up at fucking 4 a.m.
That's crazy.
But Charlamagne sent like the fully automatic of Cardi Instagram posts. That was like 8 of them before 8 a.m. I said, "Oh, come on, bro." And I knew something was funny because him and Envy magically posted at the same time. Like, oh yeah, the check clear. the check clear. But I came here to ball. Are you nuts? Are y'all nuts? Why would I want your man? As tough as I am. This is important stuff here. Now, let's get. Wait, I think it's one more part I love.
I'm the one that's killing shit, hands down. If you got
yeah.
a problem with me, say it now. Cause I don't wanna hear no sneak dissing.
Oh, yes. I don't want to hear no sneak dissing.
Foreshadowing to another conversation today.
Especially not from none of you weak hoes. Nope. All right, enough of Cardi. Listen, before we get into all of the shit that we have to get into, how does everybody feel about the Cardi album?
I love it.
Maul,
It's a good album.
Rory,
I think it's great.
Savon, Erickson. And I think that's everybody, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It did exactly what Bodak Yellow did that I liked. It got a bunch of women excited to rap and curse and say sexually explicit things together in a group. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I like that. And I think that's what Cardi does best. And there's like 13 tracks of that now.
So let me just really briefly run through my synopsis of this album. That intro is hard. That intro comes on, and wow, what an intro! Oh wait, let me preface all of this with I'm sticking to my premise of this is a rushed project.
I don't know if I feel that way anymore.
All right, I am. I'm sticking with this is a rushed project, and that's part of the reason that I love it so, and it's part of the reason that I feel like a big congrats is in order to all parties involved. That's I guess why I'm like this word, not because I'm being paid. I feel like shut up. No, not also. I feel like Kaiser, Craig, Julie at Atlantic, who's a woman, that's important too here. QC, everybody involved in this Cardi shit, I feel like it's a home run for everybody. But all right, so Get Up 10, the intro comes on. This is an old song to me. I'm guessing here. I have no facts. This is an old song. We know this. This is the freestyle she was talking about putting out around her birthday.
Is this one that was on
Yes,
Instagram?
yes,
Okay.
but it was never released. Now that we hear the album, we can see why it was never released. It was a great intro. Someone stopped her. Great idea.
Right.
Great idea. So they had the song, right?
Okay.
In my story.
Okay.
Then Drip comes on by Migos, a song that they put out prior to the album coming out, right after Be Careful. I'll be honest, I completely hated that song when I heard it isolated, and I love it in the course of the album, which leads to my next point. Boy, sequencing is really important. Really important. So I like that Migos record a lot. Drip. That's one of the newer records. We know because I know how label records sound. That one is a label record. Then we get into Bickenhead, right? I'm hype.
Seems to be
one
of the favorites.
What a joint. Project Pat, Bickenhead. Know what that record said to me? It said to me that this album is out so early because Cardi B is pregnant. And it said to me that if Cardi B did not get pregnant, Atlantic would have milked another record. She had records.
Yeah.
That's what it said to me. She had records.
That's true.
I thought that she just didn't have one, so it was time to rush. But
so when you say it's rushed, do you mean the release, not necessarily the creation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And not the creation, because as a new act, you got a long time. She's been popping for a while. She's had this goal for a while. Rushed as in release. I don't think Atlantic planned on putting this out anytime soon.
Right.
So Bickenhead told me that. Then we get into Bodak Yellow. Let's stop there because this gets really confusing for consumers. So I'll explain it as it was explained to me. Bodak Yellow, the overall streaming numbers do not count toward Cardi B's first week numbers. Only the streams for that week from the singles are counted on your first week numbers.
Okay.
However, all of the streams count toward the total numbers on the body of work, which is why the RIAA certifies this album before it is released.
That counts for them, not for Billboard, though.
So that's a great stat, but no one at Atlantic was excited, and nobody from Cardi's team was excited. That's just one of those LeBron ESPN stats. Everybody already knew what this album was going to do because of the success of Bodak Yellow.
Right.
I saw a lot of people saying, it's confusing. It is. So after Bodak Yellow comes on, I am super fucking hype. Oh, then Be Careful comes on. Wait, after Be Careful comes on, here comes fucking Chance.
Let's hear your disdain.
Am I the only one
that... we know you don't like Chance.
No, I do like Chance. So let's
you don't
not,
like Chance
let's
when,
not say
when he's
that.
happy, and he's always happy.
Well, my thing with Cardi is we like Cardi, or people like Cardi, because Cardi is ratchet and she makes shake your ass ratchet music. So you gave me the intro, Drip, Bicken Head, Bodak Yellow, Be Careful. I understand that. You done went through all set phone enough. I get it. Best Life?
I mean, it was the same thing we were talking about.
Sonically, this
Bruno
record
Mars
didn't.
shit.
It just
Sonically, they mix Chance. He sounds kind of crazy.
This is one of the rushed records when Cardi was tweeting that I spent a month in fucking Atlanta trying to finish this shit and y'all better like my album. This is one of those. Be Careful is one of those.
If they're trying
Drip
to make
is
her
one
a
of
big
those.
artist, they need to give her some more range outside of just the ratchet stuff.
I understand, but
And
who
better than Chance?
I just wish they would disguise it more. I hate that I can hear, hey, I need the Chance record now. Hey, I need that other record now. And speaking of that, right after Best Life by Chance, Ring by Kalani comes on. Wait a minute. Let me turn this record on real quick, actually. Later, I'll do a lyric breakdown on this record, so I won't play it now. Ring by Kalani comes on. Another label-sounding record.
And here's my thing. It is. Are they trying to make...
It's great. It's great.
Are they trying to make Kehlani the Skylar whatever chick? Like when they need that radio ballad?
Yeah.
Why? Because she's not really that artist the way she came out. I can see her forming into that, but I hate that they've made her that.
Kalani is turning into Girl Inc. Like... I don't know what's going on. I love Kalani.
Who was the chick that... was it Skylar something?
Skylar Grey.
I feel like they're trying to make her into that girl now.
Yeah. It seems
Which
that
she
way.
has an edge that doesn't need... She doesn't need to be that girl.
Oh, did you just say she has an edge?
She does.
Oh,
she has tattoos. She sings about grimy shit.
I'm enjoying this.
She has an edge.
Yeah, this is great. I'm enjoying this.
But listen, this is what this Ring record said to me here, and this is where the Ring record to me, and I hate to mix Nicki into this, but when you hear records like Ring, you have to think of old Nicki. That record has an old Nicki feel.
Okay.
Even with Cardi singing on it with Kehlani, records that Nicki used to make before it seemed like she abandoned that sound. So I just thought it was ironic that in the midst of all of this alleged Nicki Cardi shit, there are still records on here that are reminiscent of old Nicki that are going to help Cardi win.
Well, she set a
I guess that's what I was
of
saying.
sorts, Nicki did, for the modern pop rap female.
Yeah.
So it's not
course she did.
surprising.
Yeah.
Okay, Moneybag, old record to me.
Yeah, that one. That's one of the ones I didn't love.
I don't think that's one of the newer records. And my problem with that is it's Bodak Yellow in different
Dude, I
frameworks.
was thinking
The exact same
shit.
flow.
It's the same flow. It's the same hook. It's the same everything as Bodak Yellow. I'm not buying Moneybag. I liked Bartier Cardi a lot on the album.
Oh, I hate that
I
song.
didn't gravitate to it before the album.
Oh, we know.
Through Your
You
Phone.
rapped it. You mocked
I
it for
do.
years.
SZA, great. She bad. This I Like It song people really like.
What's that one? Who's on that?
I like it like that.
It's a
Spanish
sample.
one.
Yeah.
How it go?
Mo, don't do that.
That shit gonna go off in
How it
the
go?
summer though.
I like it like that.
Okay.
You want me to just sing to you? Nigga?
Oh, nah, how did, like, you had a little bounce to it just now.
You want me to? So listening to this was my takeaway from the Cardi album. I really enjoyed it, right? I think that, and I could be in the minority here, I think there's high level lyricism on the album.
Yeah.
I think there's flows all over the place. I think they did a real good job with whoever they picked to write for her. It also told me how important rap voices are. Because Cardi is not the most articulate of people.
They did a really good job of making her sound clear. Like in the recording process, I'm sure, do that shit again. Do that shit again.
Yeah.
Because everything comes through clear.
And I think that comes from practice and preparation. She's been running around for so long. I see the difference in when she first started performing Bodak Yellow up until
Oh yeah, for sure.
now.
Big difference.
So, yeah, speech is really in point. Who has the better rap voice, Cardi or Nicki?
Nicki.
I don't know.
What?
Don't get more started, please.
Voice? Voice. You said voice.
Nicki do.
Yeah, but
Nicki
there's
is the
something
better.
charming about Cardi's voice.
Charming, he
It
says.
is.
Does
It's
this nigga
like-
just say charming? to
I
me?
can't say edge. He can say charming.
Word.
Charming.
I like the word charming.
I like that
I
word.
like the word.
It's an endearing voice.
endearing, that nigga.
Yeah.
Cardi?
Yeah.
Endearing. Cardi's voice is endearing.
I don't know. Maul hates. Maul's such a hater.
I'm not. I'm just laughing at what he said about Cardi's voice. I'm not hating on anything.
You don't agree though.
No, I don't agree. I don't think she has an endearing voice.
So Cardi was projected to do over 200 after the flurry of appearances on Saturday Night Live and Fallon and so forth. Now she's slated at over 240. That is a win for Atlantic. They say 90 to 100 of those are pure sales. That is a win for Atlantic. Yeah. I know last week I was saying she probably should do anywhere from 130 to 150. Congrats to everybody involved. It's a good project. It seems like she has the support of women. Mm-hmm. And it seems like we are in the time where supporting women is like very, very, very important to women, right? And I say that to say, Maul, I gear this really to you, I guess. We have not heard Nicki's new single. Mm-hmm. Actually, let me not start there with Nicki. Are we aware that Nicki's putting new music out? Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody knows.
All right, so we do know. So we do know that there's a snippet that leaked that people think may be a Cardi diss because she says, "I never had to strip to get the pole position." Rory, if you could find that snippet and play, that would be great.
Gotcha.
Let me make my position on Nicki real clear. I'm rooting for her. Now I am. I think that reset button that she hit was very important, and I think she hit it at the right time. Disappearing is great. It's also very hard to do. I'm sure it was difficult for her to do. So you disappear. There were rumors that Universal wanted to put a Nicki record out last week when Cardi was dropping, and she fought them tooth and nail to not have that done. And I think that was a smart move. Even if this record is not addressing Cardi at all, it just would have looked away. It would have been a real bad aesthetic, smart move, Nicki Minaj doing that, right? So here we are a week later. The record is coming. 2 records are coming. One named Chun-Li and one named Barbie Tings. I want to apologize for saying the word Tings as a 37-year-old man. But are you excited about this, Maul?
I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I want to hear what it sounds like, though.
I'm anxious. I'm anxious because I think around somewhere near this time last year, she attempted the same thing with No Frauds and those other records, and it didn't really work. So you went back to the lab, you hit reset, you got with your crew, and now you are back with a revised plan. I think that her and her team are going to have a lot of confidence in these records that come out.
Mm-hmm. The Barbie Tings snippet definitely sounded like the older Nicki that used to work, not the last year where she was just trying to find a flow that was new. This sounded like the old Nicki shit here. I don't know if this is the one with the pole shit, though.
I didn't hear Barbie.
Me. Rap bitches tell they team.
That sounds like the old Nicki shit that used to work.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is that an endearing voice?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's charming as well.
Nicki was very charming in the beginning. I think people have felt she's gotten salty, whether that be the case or not.
Everybody, let's relax for just 2 seconds. It's happening.
What's happening?
It's happening.
What's happening?
This has been a 2-year conversation in the making. It's happening now. And this is what I asked Sin. I said, yo, if Nicki comes out and swings at everybody, how will it be received by women today because of the supportive state that they're in? Mm-hmm. Yesterday I tweeted Barbie versus Barty. And I was bombarded by people saying to me, nah, it ain't like that. That's not what's happening now. Now, let me say to y'all, I am not pitting 2 women against each other. Every time a man gets into that type of conversation, women come in and say we on some dickhead fuckboy shit. I'm not doing that. I'm only objectively reporting on what has been occurring the last 2 years, and while Maul has argued it, these 2 have been at each other for the last 2 years. That's not my opinion. I'm telling y'all that because I know that. So when she put those records out last year and it didn't work, And I just said she went back with her team. She studied the scene. She know where the mistakes was happening. She's too talented to do it twice. She is too talented to have that type of fuck up twice if y'all two chicks is going at it.
Yeah.
Rory's right. That record sounds like old Nick.
Sounded great.
Nah,
back to what worked.
That sound like I'm gonna let you bitches do what y'all doing real quick. And now I'm gonna remind y'all what's going on.
Right.
Play that again.
I got you.
That had the old monster sub,
Still wife me.
Sounds pretty
Talking
good.
That shit.
I want to hear that song. I'm purchasing that one. I'm buying that song. I'll tell you that one right
You're
now.
surfing iTunes.
Well, I'm gonna
buy it off his TV.
I'm going right to the search. I'm hitting NIC.
It's gonna go to Five
Her
Music
name's
and
popping right up.
buy the single.
I'm phony.
Yes.
Look at Maul.
Very.
Look at Maul. See,
You are.
Maul,
That's why he's got the pink hoodie on.
Yeah.
For the barbs. Let him know what's going on tomorrow.
The pink print.
Oh, Maul.
Hey, Rory, that was cute.
Yo,
Listen, man.
yo.
I'm on your side. I'm a Nicki
Maul
fan.
does. I was wondering when I looked at Maul's feet game. He got the South Beaches on. I was like, that was a clever pullout. But you only do that when you're trying to match to death. You're doing the pink print thing with the hoodie.
Pink fin- well,
Wait,
the
the
weather's
pink-
changing.
The
I get it, Maul.
pink print.
Yeah.
Is this your king with a Bluetooth in his ear and a pink print hoodie?
It's not a Bluetooth, but yeah. Yeah.
Ma, I see what you did there. Yeah, that nigga Maul has been supporting Nicki for a long time. We're gonna get into some more of the relationships you support later on too.
What you mean?
You got a lot of wild relationships in the street. So like I was saying, how are the women gonna receive? How are they gonna feel about Nicki coming out and swinging at whoever?
But we don't know if she's gonna.
I heard her.
Snippet.
I heard her in one snippet say,
That's true.
I never had to strip to get the pole position. Hard ass bar, by the way. And in the other song, she said I had to leave Instagram because bitches was biting my style. And I hear your team telling you to make.
But Nicki was saying that
giving you
even
my
when Cardi
blueprint.
didn't exist, she was still saying, you
No,
bitches. She's been saying you bitches my
no,
son for 10 years.
No, that's because her writer didn't have anything else to say. So I could tell
You
when
leave
I could
Safari out of this.
I could tell when she's saying you bitches is my sons because there's nothing to say, and nah, you bitch, you are my son. There is a difference, and that is what is
Different tone
happening
in the bitch?
Yeah, that she's saying with a little more vigor today. That's what's happening.
No, you're right.
So
I don't think she'll take any
I
direct shots.
don't know if Nicki is in the position for the ladies to receive it well. I think Cardi might have taken the momentum is on her side.
Nicki will be fine.
Of course, Nicki will be fine, but it's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to see who wins the ladies' support momentum race. Are the ladies going to be for the divide, the divisiveness,
I don't think so.
Or are they going to say, are they going to hit Nicki like they hit me? Like, nah, Nick, chill. Nah, we're not even with all that right now. We were unifying.
If it makes them shake
good
their
question.
ass,
That's what
it depends
I
if
have
the
no
music
opinion.
is good. If the music is good, it's not gonna matter.
We just heard the music is good.
It's not gonna matter. It won't matter at all. If the shit is dope, women are just gonna go with it and like both of them.
That's true.
Okay. Well,
That's why women are the best consumer to music because it's either good or it's not good. There's no in between. Is the shit good or not? They don't care who it comes from, what their resume is. Is this really musical? Nah. Is that shit dope? I'm with it.
Too much baby hair on the picture.
I like the.
Oh, you're white, so you don't know when a chick is having too much baby hair. That was way too much baby hair. The white niggas just like any of that type of black feature shit. That was too much baby hair on that picture.
Are we talking about the one?
The Fendi picture.
Yeah, I liked it.
You didn't think it was too much?
I'm a fan of the baby hair.
I'll tell you guys. All right, I'll
I'm a fan of the baby hair. Y'all,
But not when they
man.
gel it down like super. I'm not that, but I do like the baby hair.
She looked great.
She did look great.
She did.
Marley, you getting paid?
No, I'm not.
Wow, is this the battle of the payola?
What I will. All right, so here
Joe
I'll come clean. I did attempt to call Kaiser and instigate a fight. I did because I like to instigate fights. It's great instigating fights.
True.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Kaiser was way too mature and cool about it. He said Nicki Minaj has a right to release music whenever she so feels. He doesn't.
Kaiser's great.
He said he does not feel as though Nicki Minaj releasing music the week after has anything to do with Cardi B. He said it's too late. Cardi B is out here. She's out here already.
That's true.
He said there is no fight anymore.
Remember when I said that 2 years ago?
He said there's nothing to fight about. Cardi B is on her way to selling over 240,000 records as a debut act. She's no longer thinking about any of that shit, and he hopes that Nicki isn't either. That nigga was talking big money talk on the phone. I felt so broke. I felt so poor talking to Kai. I hung up like, yo, I got another call. That's what he said. What do you think about that? Very classy.
I mean, yeah, that's what he's supposed to say.
Nah, he could have said, fuck that bitch.
Nah, he can't say
Yeah,
that.
Kaiser can't say that.
No. But even then, when you have that much success off the first week, you kind of have to play that. Well, it don't matter to me because look what we just did.
Right.
So because this is a podcast that doesn't fact check it all and we just run off conspiracy theories, I have a dramatic reading that somehow may tie into all of this. Y'all got to take from this what you will, because this is from Hazel E.
Where did you come across this?
Where did you get a Hazel E passage from?
Well, y'all are laughing, but the ladies are picking sides. So
There's a Hazel E side?
no, never,
Oh.
never. I'm saying Hazel E is on Nicki Minaj's side.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit. She
Along
look like
with
her.
what's your people's names?
It's her
Iggy
blueprint.
Azalea. Iggy Azalea is on Nicki's side too,
My people.
and CeCe Amore is on Nicki's side.
Yo, what's wrong with you, man? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Those aren't your people's fault?
What's wrong with this? What's wrong with you, man?
I'm telling more all the people that I
Don't
see
tell
on
me
Nicki.
don't tell me who
and
my
you.
peoples are. No, I'm not on
And
none
you're
of that.
on Nicki's
No,
side.
I'm not.
So this is what Hazel E. So bitch, they're coming
needs
at
a
Cardi.
morning show now.
They're coming at Cardi,
You have
right?
too much time.
So listen. So this is what's being said, and I had the same response y'all did until I read it. Take from this what you will. Hazel E. Baby says, "Oh wait, this smoke is coming from the Oprah fan page.
Wait, what?
Bigging Cardi up. Oprah Magazine's page.
Hazel E commented
No.
on Oprah's
No,
magazine page.
no.
Comment on Oprah's pic is crazy.
I'm trying
Anybody
to.
comment on the Oprah pic is fucking crazy.
I'm just trying to tell a story, guys.
If you thought this was going to be received seriously, you are mistaken.
I'm just trying to give the backstory. We didn't get to the funny part yet.
Oh,
maybe we
more.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't start reading shit.
All right, go ahead.
But I'm telling you where it comes from. The Oprah Magazine said they was listening to Cardi or whatever,
Right.
and Hazel E.
We know
didn't like
we
that.
know that Oprah's not listening to Cardi.
Yeah, we 100% know that. Hazel E. says, and I quote, "Holla at me when she make Oprah top 10 on her page. Not the promo page, bitch." She didn't say bitch, but for dramatic effect. "I'll wait. The way y'all playing this clout train is whack. Bitches put in real work, and y'all want to post an Oprah Mag page? Go on Oprah's real page and post that. Y'all gonna stop trying to play me. And Cardi B putting Johnny Blaze or whatever Jezebel page is after she leaked my number and fucked my ex who gave Cardi her award." See? Hey, hold up, man. Where my gun went? Now we get to the good shit.
That wasn't the good shit.
No. Because I was like, yo, I'm saying, why does Hazel E have anything to do with this? She says, putting Johnny Blaze or whatever Jezebel page after she leaked, she's saying Cardi B leaked my number and fucked my ex who gave Cardi her award,
Swag.
who she is signed to, my old nigga Mike Kaiser. And that's where I stopped.
Wait.
Wait,
I said,
what?
Hold on.
whoa. Hit the air horn.
Mike
So wait, hold on.
Kaiser was
You called Kaiser about Nicki and not Hazel E?
I read this after
No,
I
well, you
spoke
were
to
supposed
Mike
to call
Kaiser.
right back. Kaiser was supposed to get another call that day.
And what was I supposed to ask him if he beat Hazel E?
Yes.
Why would someone admit to that?
It is. What do you mean? It is
When you think
imperative
somebody's
that we
gonna ask
know.
that, niggas gonna be
We
like,
need that information.
Yeah, we've been talking on the low. Nobody's gonna tell you they hit a Hazel E.
He got to tell me he didn't.
You don't even admit your little badass whack bodies you got.
Who? I ain't got a whack body. So
We're
I
not
don't know
doing
what you're
that,
talking
'cause
about.
You don't play fair, and I got a wife.
What you mean?
I'm not talking. More of that, nigga. I'm done. You win. You win. Ain't know what you mean.
I
don't know what I mean. Don't worry about it.
right.
So listen. So then I said, holy shit, Hazel E is spilling the tea. The tea runneth over.
Right.
Hazel E fucked Kaiser? And then I tried to picture it in my brain if that was possible somehow. Hey, I can see it.
I can see it. That's why I would need Kaiser to say no, it didn't happen.
Hey, Kaiser's my nigga, so I'm not just gonna go and say that he beat Hazel E, but Hazel E says that. So, my old nigga Mike Kaiser, she ain't gonna be talking all that blood talk with me. I already told her twice what's happening. She didn't even know how to lock peas with Rose in Inglewood at the VMAs.
Wait, Hazel E is gang?
Gang.
Nigga.
My bad.
I need a list of all.
I gotta hit her to get a pass.
Can the gang members put out like some type of information stat sheet? Yeah, who is on the roster of Bloods?
An active roster.
This man new
I need
Bloods.
who paid their dues.
Yeah. It's too many niggas just running
Who's
around.
financially active.
Yeah, I would have never guessed Hazel E's blood membership was legit.
Yeah.
But you never know.
You never know.
You never know. And she's from out there, so that's possible. But she's so this is where I stopped laughing, is what I'm saying.
Oh, word? That's where it was?
Because you throwing in insider shit, and it sounds like you're genuinely upset. It don't sound like this is a clout thing. It sounds like you really mad about something. P at the VMAs, but she's so Bartier. Fuck out of here. Come to the turf and don't call Big U because we taking the West. Ebro ain't make her freestyle. I'm tired of hoes getting passes. I might not work for everyone on my knees, but I did in school, and my degrees prove that. Yo, anytime a bitch starts talking about her degrees, she loses.
Didn't Ebro interview her by a pool in a beach chair?
Put some
Where's she
respect.
freestyling?
Put some respect on Oprah's name and check me out on her network on TV. All right, Hazel, I'm done with you. But what I'm saying here is, when the more I thought about Hazel E's conspiracy theory, I don't think niggas in Atlantic just knew Cardi B was taking off when she got there. And I'm not saying Cardi and Kaiser did anything, but if I'm listening to Hazel, I mean, how off does it sound to y'all? Could you see a world where, well, I'm not even getting into that. We do know what world we live in. So I'm not going down that path. We're not doing that. All right, I'm off of this. So where do we close with the new music from Nicki? There's a new interview dropping later today. Where she's supposed to get real candid and in depth. I thought about holding the podcast till we heard all this shit, but fuck all that, because our fans are fucking angry.
I think it's gonna be interesting, and I think that I was telling y'all we should have waited, but I guess we'll just have to cover it next week.
If these two singles do well, how quick do you think you get a Nicki album?
A Nicki album's done.
I think it's done too.
Oh, Nicki
I think if
album's done.
she's doing interviews with this shit, she's confident in the single.
Yeah,
and they're
she
ready
might
to
be
roll.
dropping in May.
Yeah,
might
like
be
I think
dropping
before summer
Friday.
shit.
And let me. I just want to address this because I see a few conspiracy theories saying that the new Nicki snippet is not talking to Cardi B. It is indeed directed toward Eve, who Nicki had some beef with back. What was that, last year?
Yeah, maybe a year ago.
That was kind of like overlooked beef because we didn't really care about it enough, so we didn't talk about it. But they definitely had beef. So what I'm saying is, with all of this woman empowerment shit and with all of this positive momentum in Cardi's direction, if Nicki did stop a record last week from her label and she put that record out this week, I could see the smoke screen being, this record is not about Cardi. This record is about Eve, who Nicki had some smoke with. Let me be on record and documented as saying I do not think that Nicki Minaj put out No Frauds along with those other two records last year to then take a long hiatus to then her first look be dissing Eve. I don't see it. I don't even see how that's possible. I think that everything Nicki has been doing has been extremely calculated, and that would be a big blunder to come out and for the first time be dissing Eve. I personally I don't. Niggas got to stand behind the disses. I'm Ted Danson. That's my bar. I'm standing behind it. If you dissing somebody, then when you're asked about it, go ahead and own up to the shit. I don't want to hear Nicki fans tell me that Nicki is dissing Eve. I don't want to hear that. I want to get to the shits if we're going to get to the shits. But I will not be the one to say that the shits are coming because people are saying that, I just create beef and drama for no reason. So I will wait until y'all feel like that. But these two have been talking to each other. They're going to keep talking to each other, and I'm going to keep watching it. And that's the end of my Nicki talking to Eve theory. Rory and Maul don't have any theories. They've never had a theory.